Hey, what is going on, you dead set legends? It's been forever and a day since I've done a live stream. I kind of treat this like, your favorite radio show or something like that. Just a little bit, every day to keep the ball rolling, keep yourself entertained. You might have finished work, you might be in the gym, you just sit back, you chuck the Aussie Arm Wrestler show on, and you get to have a couple of fucking laughs and get amongst it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ready Bang, the #1 future prediction show in the world. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and of course, I'm your 2019 Melbourne Cup left arm 95 kilo third place amateur. Most sought after trophy in the arm wrestling world. How is everyone going? I've got it happening. 2023. I mean, we'll probably do a review show of 2022, but I'm just too excited. I'm like, let's get some early predictions. A lot of my videos, I tell you to go to the early crow. Now, this time, I'm going the early crow. I am going to launch it and sit there and go, I think this will happen in 2023. No worries, whatever. Guys, give us a Ready Bang in the comments. And what's going to happen is I've got a little list of 2023 predictions. Then you guys can give me a topic. Obviously, I want you to drop your 2023 predictions because it says it on the bottom of the screen, and we can go through some of the good ones there. We could agree, we can disagree. You can rank all of my predictions, whether doable, ridiculous Aussie, go get drunk, you're an idiot, or anything in between. Then, towards the end of the show, what I would love for you guys to, give me a topic. It could be Georgian arm wrestling or Chance Shaw, or I don't know, but that's later on in the show if I haven't covered it there. Let's see who's in the chat. Let's see who's giving a Ready Bang. Let's see if anyone has got any predictions at all. Oh, Aussie calls it the other. Oh, how did he get in the chat? Oh, no. How did he get in the chat? Got a new channel. Go check it out. Dan Jean has jumped in, one of my Patreon bangers. He says, Jerry takes over as #2 later on in the year. Got a big prediction about #2 in the world. Love it, Dan Jean. And then, of course, Performance Enhancing Pancakes is in. Idri, you're running out of ways to not spell it. Siffy Slev 17 says Dennis demolishes anyone. Phil Woody UK in the chat says, welcome all. My manager. He's my manager. And he's saying, just go check out my new channel. Just go check it out. 90 seconds of guaranteed laugh on the reg. Not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm trying to make a new video. I want to do a new intro video for all of my members, Patreon and YouTube. I'm also thinking of introducing tiers. So at the moment, I've got just my basic tier. You're supporting the channel. Whenever I can give you some behind-the-scenes information, I will. But I'm thinking about giving more. Giving a bit of a tier. A higher tier. If you were to go into a second tier of a membership or to pay a bit more for a membership, what would you want for that? Also, let me know in the chats. Bang, bang. Ready, mate. Benji's ready for the 2023 predictions. Luis Espinoza says, hello, gentlemen. Oh, hello to you. EC's in the chat. Says, ready, bang, Aussie. Sorry, not my monkeys. Sorry, I do get a bit carried away. While you're turning down, can everyone give the video a like and going in there. Rob has jumped in, says, ready, bang. GB says, what match are you the most looking forward to in 2023? Maybe ask me a little bit later. I'll go through my predictions. I mean, straight off the top of my head, it's John and Dennis. Straight off the top of my head. And it probably will be John and Dennis, actually, to be honest. John and Dennis, late February, early March. Swisher Sweet prediction is 2023, the year of the Russians. The Russians. The Nightmare is in the house. I said a bang, bang, diddy ready, bang, 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 diddy, 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 bang, bang. And with a Ryan Boussier has come in with a ready bang. Okay. John G says Engen rates Piasalayev at number 2. I agree. I don't agree. And I was saying it yesterday. But it like yesterday, we did it all yesterday, and we'll do it all again very soon because I've just spoken to Piasalayev about his training with Denis Saplenkov. You saw the post from True Power. Boy, oh boy, will we have plenty to talk about. That's your little teaser exclusive. I'm telling you, a lot of talking points with the old Piasalayev Denis Saplenkov training session. That's all I'm allowed to say. David Marr, 113, 98% FTG Arm Gods. I got myself 98% shirt on now. He's ready, bang. I would prefer me on Patreon rather than YouTube. Let me know, is there a difference? I know YouTube take a third. I make the same amount of profit for both. So it's, I make the same amount of profit for both. Patreon take less of a cut, but then, you don't get your little symbol next to your name and things like that on YouTube. I wish I could merge them together. Ready, bang from Muscle Bike. We'll get into the predictions in a moment. Just got to make sure I say hi to everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Ready, bangers. Happy New Year to you, Angelo. Benji Mac says, can you give us the most silent and most whispered ready bang ever? I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. What else have we got? Arm Wrestling for Nerds is in the chat. Ready, bang. Rob Gordon from Vancouver says, ready, bang. Merry Christmas. Have a great New Year's. Same to you, Rob. All righty. And Devon's Forearm says, I made it. Beautiful. I mean, where do we want to start? I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got like 11 predictions that I just kind of went, let's do a prediction show. I predict these 11 things. Let's get into it. They might be a bit all over the shop. You might go, oh, yeah, that'll happen. You might go, you're an idiot. We might go from there. So my first prediction will happen in August that I'm saying. I believe that John Brzenk will beat Todd Hutchings. They've got a super match in August, which I'm hoping to get over for. I believe John Brzenk can beat. I think John Brzenk can beat Todd Hutchings. That would be my very first prediction. Now, I love Todd Hutchings. Todd Hutchings will come on the shoe now. Everyone's just saying hi to each other. Okay, I thought I'd be saying. Yep, so there it is. Bang, it's happening. That's going to be a really good match. Probably for the number one spot at 110, 105, do you reckon? Because it wouldn't be 115 because you've got to throw Devon in that. But if you go in August, We the North, hopefully I can get there. In August, John Brzenk will be pulling Toddzilla. And as much as I love Todd, Toddzilla, I think John takes it. I think John will take it. What do you think? John versus Todd in August next year. Go on the early crow. I reckon John wins. There we go. Oh, Magda's in the house. How are you? Says, please come, Jake. Please come. Trying to find a sponsor. It's very hard. Trying to find a sponsor to get over because it is a bit of dollars. Bit of dollars to fly around the world, Magda. If you know a sponsor, please Hit me up. Please hit me up. So some people saying John will smash. Brezink 3-1. John will smash. And I hope you are doing well, Magda. Hope you are doing well. The Drew24 in the chat, Magda. Doing the good work. If John shaves his head, he will beat Todd. Well, you just never bloody know. You just never know. So, right. If I have a look now, if I go from Melbourne, where is it, Magna? Where would I be flying to? I'm going to look up the price now. If I were to fly there, where would it be? Hello from Germany, Little Kayak. Pretty late here in Germany, but when I see live from you, ready bang. Thank you very much, Little Kayak. Toronto. Been to Toronto before. Alrighty. If I go Melbourne, I'll take it to Toronto. Air Canada. Cheap flights. I like Flight Centre. I trust Flight Centre. I'll tell you how much it is. So the date, let's change the date because it's in August. I'll just punch in any date in August. I don't think it'll matter. Now, if we can somehow, and it's like $1,000, and we're just like, what? Let's see what it says. It's just searching for them all. At the moment, the cheapest is $2,600. And it's going to take me 32 hours to get there. The quickest is 3,100. And it only takes 22 hours. But that's with United Airlines. Wonder if I'm allowed in the American airport. One stop at the Philippines. Anyway, let's get back to the prediction show. Yeah, $2,600 bucks. $2,600, which is yeah. That's the only thing that stops the Aussie Arm Wrestler getting booked everywhere. That's why we've really got to promote this channel and build it up. So then hopefully, you know, you guys have come in and absolutely slayed it. Right, next prediction. What'd be our next prediction? Let's go to Latvia. Of course, the two most famous arm wrestlers in Latvia, Sandras Šeders and Coach Ray. This is my second prediction. Those two. Right. Tony Kauser was just like, bang. Ready, bang. I'm late to the show. That's all right, mate. We've only been going 15 minutes. It's going good. Ryan, you guys do enough as it is. To then crowd, you know, if I did a GoFundMe to get me to a particular event, buy a private jet seems cost effective at this point. Oh, that is hilarious. Anyway, oh, hello. Yeah, that's fine. Love you. Sandras Šeders, Coach Ray, two of the most famous athletes in Latvia and almost in the arm wrestling world. My prediction, they are only going to get better. I think they were both undefeated in Supermatch format. Sandras beat Mindy Gustauskas at Arm Wars, beat Chant, Shaw, and Matt Mask at East versus West. Coach Ray had 16 super matches and took the chocolates for all of them. He beat Artem. He beat Ryan Bowen. He beat Tom Holland. I think he beat anyone and everyone. Robert Kelly's come in. G'day, Robert Kelly. Hope you are doing well, mate. Hope everyone is doing well in the chat. Salt. the like button. Man, I can't wait so I can get over to America. But that would be my next one. They're only going to get better. So just say if you see these guys at this level pulling, they're only going to get better. If you see them at this level, they're only going to get better. I think they're going to make even bigger noise next year. Now, say in March or April, Devon pulls Sandras. I think Devon wins that match. If Devon and Sandras pull again in December, I think it'll be a lot different. I'm not saying Sandras will win. I just think it'll be a lot different, a lot closer, a lot mega. Mega, 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 mega. Mega. Super mega. What else have we got? John wants Devon again. Backspace is in the house. Magnus says 100% Devon wins versus Sandras. I think now, but I think Sandras is getting better and better and better and better. So I am thinking, yeah. I'm thinking that those two are going to get better. I don't know which pay-per-view for promotion, the word I'm after. I'm not sure which promotion, but Pius Alayev will be on a main card next year. Whether it be East versus West or King of the Table. Most likely be East versus West, but you just never know. Money talks. But it'll be unreal. It'll be unreal. It'll be unreal to see. That's my third prediction. That's almost a given, considering there's so much talk. That's a given. I think that'll happen. I think Pius Alayev will somehow, like I'm going to ask him on the show, hopefully next week, or hopefully this year. Pius Alayev will be back on the show. I'm just having a chat with him at the moment. Hopefully he comes back and I'll say, mate, which one are you going on? Let's drop some news. Hey, that is happening there. What are people saying? Sandras does have the optimal haircut. The Schmo, how you going? Schmozo. Sandras will need to get on all the petrol against Devon. He wouldn't have more than a 40% chance, in my opinion. Arm wrestling mats. How good is arm wrestling mats? I love it. Bowen versus Ray 2 in December. That could be awesome. John has been the chosen one. 4 decades. Won't stop, can't stop, says my man, Benji. Lewis, I've commentated Toe Wrestling. It is shit. Tarek Solak, we were watching some of that stuff the other day. It's an old kickboxing promotion here in Australia. We were watching some of that the other day, and that is quite funny. Alrighty, so what's that? That's three predictions down. Fourth prediction is a personal one, something that I'm hoping and I'm aiming to do. 6 international trips next year. That's the goal. Well, it's not so much a goal because I do like being at home, but 6 international trips. I've got 2 guaranteed, a third one being a possibility, but I am hoping for 6 international trips next year. Now, if there are 6 King of the Tables and they're all that, then that's fine. But we've got Armed Gods. Armed Gods in January. First international trip 2023 in like 16 days. Cannot wait. I've got the Hardanger Open in Norway. That's locked and loaded. I'm there. I'm going. Let's do it. Hopefully, King of the Table. I'll be at King of the Table. for the Dennis and John matchup, and then hopefully it's Levan and that, and then that's March, and then I got 9 months to have 3 trips. So fingers crossed, and then fingers crossed America open the board. If America open the borders, I'm either doing one big trip and I'm there for a few weeks, or I'll be flying back and forth quite a lot to the States. Okay. Ryan looks like a different human right now. He just needs time. He could do. What else have we got? Slap fighting is a thing, so anything is possible. People talking about the Bowen versus Chance match. That'd be good, Robert. One day I'll get on to Australia and beat Jake to claim his trophy. Robert, 100K. 100K. I'd probably settle for 10K. I'd probably settle for 10K to challenge me. If you can round up 10K, challenge me. But yeah, people just think you can knock on my door and challenge me for the title. No, you got to pay the dollars. You got to pay the big bucks if you want a shot at the most elusive trophy on the planet. Is Travis commentating East versus West? I know he's going. He's doing maybe all of them. He's probably commentating. He's probably announcing. He's probably doing it all. And good on him, because I love Travis. Have I ever been to Ireland, Jake? Can't wait to go somewhere. I haven't been. I've lived in England. I didn't get to go to Ireland. My dad was from Ireland, and I'll be there in a few weeks. No, 10K to challenge me. 10K to challenge me. Am I a professional arm wrestler? No, I don't think I'm that good yet. Too many injuries, too much interruptions with more important stuff. But I am a professional arm wrestling commentator. Basically. No, not basically. I am. Okay. So I can tick that one off. Now I'm going to get into some... Oh, speaking of Arm Gods, that's another one. I think Arm Gods event, if done properly, and they continue to get big international guests over and get that nice mixture of exciting local talent, which they have in the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. They've got some amazing pools there. They're just not that known yet. So as long as it's not a predominantly English-Irish card and you bring these international guests over, this time we've got Devon, Cobra, Evan, Alan Ford. And then the next Arm Gods event, you got to get more. I believe that... thank you for the kind words. Everyone's saying kind words about my arm wrestling commentators. Man, some of them are very... wow, thank you very much, guys, for the really awesome... about the commentating. Some awesome compliments coming in. Won't put them up on the screen. It's very narcissistic of me. Some of them are really good. Probably don't agree with them, but they are very, very good. They are very, very good. Thank you, everyone. But I think Arm Gods, with the atmosphere they're going to provide, go back to Siege of Portadown. It was like the last arm wrestling gods before they moved to Arm Gods. And go watch that atmosphere. Now, if we can see more of the crowd, if we can eliminate the banner and put the crowd there, I think that will work better. I understand you got to get your logo on the screen, which sometimes with a click of a button, you can just, put it there. See how I've done that? With just a click of a button. So, all right, I'll say hello to some people in a moment. So I just think if they can provide that similar WAL atmosphere, screaming and shouting, everyone enjoying themselves. It's going to be mega, mega exciting matches. I mean, Paul Maiden and Evan Burgoyne are going to go at it. That's going to be good. You get the legend Cobra Rhodes in the chat. Devon will be on screen. I think that's a very good introduction to be different to everyone else. I'm big on, when I first started, I took the Eric Bischoff thing. What's every other channel doing? I'm going to do the opposite, but it's got to be me. So, okay, everyone's just doing training videos. I won't do a single training video. No. And so that made me different. And even so, I watched some podcasts, and I was like, some old school podcasts, and I'm like, cool, boring. Let's get that Aussie sprinkle onto it. And you guys have really adapted it. So that's how I think Arm Gods will be awesome. I really do. And I'm not just saying that. The real deal is in the house. Ready, bang. Sorry, I'm late. You are the man. Thank you very much. Real deal. You look like Robert Kelly in that picture. And a mix of Brad Cook from 217. Hello, Jake. We want you at the Battlegrounds 2 so bad in Kentucky. Yeah, Benny. I'd love to come. You got some big, big, big names. And it's, but even just that, yourself, Michigan State's Arm Sport Entertainment, Monster Factory, Winter Blast. Like, you guys like make me feel like a rock star. It's like, yes, you know, we got Devon, and, you know, we got Cobra and Alex Kadetcher and everyone, and we want the Aussie arm wrestler. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, you guys make me feel like awesome. Awesome. I really do appreciate it. I want to come as well. Like, that's in like 2 weeks, I think it is. Hello, Sarah. How are you going? Lightning! Yes, Sarah Lightning Latona. Well, that's a whip, but just imagine that was Sarah doing a lightning strikes. Fun fact, Sarah, the last football team I played for was called the Lightning. So I've got like your early merch already. You are cool, Jake. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Malatar. Is it Malatars or Malatees? Malatars. Let me know where you're from, mate. Thank you very much. Ego check. Jake is okay commentating. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for bringing me back down. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'd love to bounce off Cobra. Artem. Love to hang out with all those dudes. Thomas Miles in the chat. Always got nice things to say. Aussie, you big-time legend. Can't wait for Arm Gods footage. I can't wait either. I'm going to buy a microphone for my camera, and I'm going to bring that with me. Cheers, Aussie. Thank you very much for the super chat. OG. Thank you very much, my man. Really appreciate it. Man, guys, Sasquatch in the house. I've got to get to some more predictions, because I've got a big one that you guys might. Rick Chains, bitch, is in the house. Yeah, I made it. Ready, bang, everyone. I made it. The Drew, Jake, 1.5 months of arm wrestling. First tournament, Vegas Olympia. Got second place left-hand amateur. Oh, weak as piss. Couldn't even get third. Weak as piss, Drew. Nah, good on you, mate. Good on you for jumping on the table. I know people that have trained for years and won't have a super match or enter a tournament. Joe Cagle, what do I miss? Someone can catch you up. We're just doing some arm wrestling predictions. Josh Neighbarger. Joshy boy. Ready, bang. Mate, if we can figure it out. Oh, that's right. You're on the same time as East versus West. Yeah. I've been talking to people, and like, I'm not sure if like all your vaccinations are linked to your passport or anything, because I've had some mates go over and they've just been able to walk through, like no one checked them. I wonder if things are just slowing down, but it's an expensive risk. Devon's forearm. I brought this quick comment up before I do predictions. The Bane of Zeus. Zeus is my dog's name. Bridget Sexiness and Hollywood McConnelly, both of you guys are in my predictions. Bridget, you're not in my predictions, but your man, Derek Smith, is in my predictions. And I tell you what, that could be my next prediction. In 2023, and Bridget, thank you for jumping in. I don't, whenever I jump into Derek's live, I always see you there hanging and banging, being awesome. So thank you for coming in to one of my lives. I love Derek. I'm sure you love him more. Geez, I hope this is the right Bridget, or I'm in a bit of trouble. Anyway, next prediction on the cards is Derek Smith and Ryan Bowen in 2023 will win more matches than they will lose. I'm not saying they'll go undefeated all year. We know Derek's pulling Austin Jagers in March. We know Ryan's pulling Chance Shaw in February. We know they both love getting on the table. We know they both aren't scared of anyone. I said both. Both. We know both of those athletes aren't scared of anyone. They don't care. It's arm wrestling. It's what a lot of people are going to comprehend. So they're going to come in and pull. They don't care who they pull. So I think with that, and I love when arm wrestlers take that, I think that both of those, Ryan Bowen, Derek Smith, will win more matches than they lose in 2023, barring any injuries. Touch wood, because I love them both. So, pass that on if Derek isn't. If Derek doesn't come in the chat later. So that's another prediction. Another quick prediction says stay tuned for the Arm Wrestling Entertainment card being announced later today. Can't wait to check that out. Fun fact, they're going to be the new big player in arm wrestling. So, like, if I were to do a super match card here in Melbourne, I would want to team up with Arm Wrestling Entertainment and say, can we put our brands together? Arm Wrestling Entertainment and Aussie Arm Wrestler for the Aussie Classic, because that's who. So, if you don't know, now you know. So that's where it is there. So see up the top, Arm Wrestling Entertainment and Pound for Pound and Real Estate. They're promoting Chance versus, they're promoting Chance versus Ryan Bowen. I want to be a part of that. Guys, go and support Arm Wrestling Entertainment. Hollywood Matt Connolly, Dave Stockbridge, just really, really good guys. I've done a bit of work with them and cannot say a bad thing about them at all. We'll get to everyone's predictions. Schmo's quickly got one. Cyril Latona beats Aaron Wilson within the next year. I'm with you. I am with you. What else have we got? Jake, it's the week after East versus West. I'll talk to you about this live, about the Kentucky event. Awesome. Hit me up, my man. I thought it was the same weekend. That's all right. If it's the weekend after, that works out even better, depending on the time. Because the weekend after East versus West, I'm hosting. If anyone likes professional sports athletes and trading cards, Pokemon, sporting cards and everything, I'm a host. I'm going to have a panel of professional sports athletes in Australia, and we're just going to shoot the shit, and there's a big trading card show. So that's the weekend after, and why I'm saying that, hopefully it doesn't clash with the times. Hit me up, please. Please, please, please. Rock City says, I think the ex-boyfriend did it. Oh, wait, wrong chat. I've been watching too much Idaho 4. How you going, Rock City? Here to support. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know what I reckon's happened? Bridget, correct me if I'm wrong. Derek's seen the thumbnail, and he's asked you to jump in just in case there is anything about him. Is that the case? But if Derek likes my prediction, please clip it. Derek can use anything of mine, Bridget. Except for my wife. All righty. Derek is at the gym. I'm representing. Thank you very much. Everyone's been They don't have a YouTube channel yet. They're launching with Ryan and that. So have a chat with Hollywood Matt Connolly. J.R. Williams is in the chat, which is good. I haven't said hi to him. Troy Bounce Fit is in the chat. I think if Ryan can bench up to 500 pounds. Yeah, I should be. I'll be there, mate. I'll be there because I believe King of the Table will be the week after your event. I believe. Bro, I used to play Magic the Gathering. I used to play that. Appreciate you, Bridget. Says false. I'm here to support you. I love Derek. Awesome. Thank you very much. That's very cool of you to do that. That is very cool. I feel honored. I have like 2 women in the chat. That's got to be an arm wrestling record. Brad Hackett, is that a King's move in the background? No, it's me flexing, holding a microphone. Kind of looks like a King's move, doesn't it? Fueled by Arm Wrestling, Trenny Boy, a new channel that is popping up. Fueled by Arm Wrestling. My mate Trent's trying to do some good work there. Are you going to start weight training like Bowen when your hips healed? Seems to be making good gains. I have been in the gym 2 days in a row now, and my hip's pulled up okay. My hip is pulled up okay. The rest of the card will be announced today. That's happening at the end of the event. Right. Let's get into my predictions. Yo, Aussie. What up? Right. Timmy Turner in the chat. Timmy Turner, ready, bang. What's going on? Luckadoo in the chat. Ready, bang. Happy holidays, Jake. Who's your favorite band or music? Man, we were talking about this the other day. My music playlist is ridiculous. I'll have like Saint Anger from Metallica, into Bring It All Back by S Club 7. Then it's Ain't Nothing But a G Thing by Dr. Dre and Snoop. Regulate by Warren G. Then I'll have like High School Musical. I love everything. Don't really love country music. Man, so many new people coming in the chat, and I have to say hi to everyone. Have you got a match set up for Armed Gods? No, because I don't think my hip will be good enough for that sort of sideways movement just yet. I'll do some after pulling. X-Monster Art, how are you going, mate? Okay. Awesome. Right. My next prediction. You will hear from WAL next year. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting my flag in there. Ever since I started my YouTube thing, I have always been WAL this, WAL that. Get it going. I don't know why, but there's just, I have something feeling. Yo, Clerks93. I just have a feeling. Guys, please hit the like button. While you're here, it's happening. WAL. Now, I'm not saying they'll have an actual super match event next year, but I am saying that they will do it. That you'll hear from them, and they'll be like a proper statement. We've got our first event booked here, or you'll hear something. I don't know what, but I think you'll hear something, and that I think will happen. Poll. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Fun fact, people are talking about St. Anger. Fun fact, that was my very first pro wrestling intro song. Will we hear from WAL in 2023? I got to ask all the suspects in the chat, all of you bloody dead set legends. I will vote yes. I will vote yes. I will vote yes. I'm going to vote yes. Because you just got to do it. You've just got to do it. All right, that's an. We will hear from WAL. All righty, we're getting there. We're getting there. Monster Michael Todd is on his way. Monster Michael Todd is next year. He's got a goal to get 100 first place. 100 first places in 2023. And he will get it. That's my prediction. Monster Michael Todd will get the 100 first places. Now, if you're wanting to know the finer reading, it's not just 100 arm wrestling matches. I could go over and hang out with Monster Michael Todd and bring something and go, right, we're going to have a table tennis tournament. And I get 4 of us and we play table tennis. And if Monster Michael Todd wins, that's first place in the Aussie Table Tennis Classic. Awesome. Awesome. Do you think Monster Michael Todd will get his 100 places? Do you think? That'd be a really good poll. 37 votes and 65% of you think we'll hear from the WAL. That's one of my predictions. Joel Cagle, how big is pro wrestling in Australia? It got big for a while. Right before COVID, it was hot. It was hot because my man made it to the WWE. So just everyone's like, holy shit, people are getting noticed in Australia. I did pro wrestling during the dark days where it almost just completely wiped out. It was crap. I did do some big shows, but I did a lot of like, the lowest I did was like 7 people in the crowd, and that promoter retired. But then when my mate Matt, Buddy Murphy, got in there, it got big, and then COVID. All of you in there, I will smash you all at table tennis. The Drew reckons if WAL don't make a move this year, next year, they are officially dead. That's not a bad prediction. We'll get to your predictions in a moment. They're 2 quick predictions. Monster Michael Todd will get his 100 places next year. Now, he's going to pull at a lot of tournaments. So he's hoping that there's a Masters, because he's old enough for Masters, Masters overall and his weight division. So he could win 6 first places in a day. Left arm, right arm for three separate categories, if that makes sense. But he will get his 100 first places. I am intrigued to see if it's like 95.5%, like 5% just like random shit, goes in an eating contest, goes in a coin flipping contest. Neil Pickup is in the chat. Biggity bong. Lovely darts. My man says, I, for one, would absolutely love to see the WAL return in the future. WAL are a fantastic entity who did an enormous amount for the growth of arm wrestling, and Steve Kaplan is a tremendous bloke. Could not agree with you more, Neil. Could not agree with you more. Really couldn't. I loved it, and it was really got me like deep diving into arm wrestling. I was like, that's awesome. Okay. Because it was over the top, then not much. And then, when I was a bit older, I was like, fuck yeah, what's this WAL stuff? And I was hooked because of it. My interactions with Steve Kaplan have been nothing but awesome. Obviously, they haven't been as much as yours, Neil, but Steve has been nothing but nice to me. Fun story, Neil, which I'm sure you've already heard, but I'll tell everyone. Fun story about Steve Kaplan. When I first started on Instagram, and I think I may have just started the YouTube channel, Jamie, who helps book the matches, reached up and said, Steve Kaplan from WAL wants your email. And I was shitting bricks. I was shitting bricks because I loved the WAL, so I was commentating a lot of the WAL matches. And I was like, I told my wife, said, I've got to find something else for the arm wrestling thing. It was a good run. And I've still got the email. I'm never getting rid of the email. It was like one of my first big and favorite achievements already in the sport. Like, it's up in almost my top 5 moments. And he was like, I love your videos. I love your videos. Let's talk when the next time you come to America. And he was like, we'll think about a WAL after dark show. So like the crew do WAL and then there's that like after show and I'll be like roaming Aussie in the background. Because back then was just F this, F that. And that didn't really come natural to me. As you can see, when I just absolutely flog it, I don't swear that much. But fun little story. J.R. Williams, I've seen all the dark sides of the ring. I've seen almost every single pro wrestling documentary on the planet. Yes, but I think, Timmy, WAL would adapt. They would adapt. I think they would go, right, instead of signing contracts, because remember, the WAL used to work in like a 6-week window. So they will sign them for the 6 weeks. Hey, start of August to mid-December. Let's book you for 1 match, 3 matches, whatever. 1 match with the possibility of 2 championship matches, whatever. I don't think it'll be the contract for the year. I think, right, we'll sign you for these 6 weeks. So then, and they would work with the others. So I don't think it would bump in with like a King of the Table because they were affiliated with WAL. King of the Table or East versus West Monster Factory, Arm Wars, Arm Gods. I think they would be like, 6-week window. Can you pull them? They can get the commitments of your Devons and things like that. Your Devons, your Neils, your Aussie arm wrestlers, all the big names. I think it can definitely work. Definitely work. And everyone's just saying g'day to Neil. They're very happy that Neil's in the chat. Neil, if you're still in the chat, I need to do a podcast with you ASAP. And by ASAP, I mean within the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Because it would just be good to shoot the shit. You do your thing on the fix. Come and you'll have more fun over here. Need to do a proper one. A proper one. There we go. And everyone's just saying some good things. So yeah, that's like a big prediction. Okay, I've got a few left, and then I want to. Why am I yelling? Got a few left. I want to hear about your predictions, or if you have a topic you want me to predict about. If that makes sense. Where do I go next? Next year, King of the Table will steal the show. King of the Table will steal the show. And what I mean by that is, and it may lead into another one of my predictions, but I think King of the Table, once again, we'll have Levan pull. And I think when, I think if they have Hermes versus Levan and John versus Dennis, and if one of 2 of them are competitive matches, or even if both are competitive matches, I have a feeling that would be the most talked about event of the year. So that's my big bold prediction. So you had Devon versus Levan. Now, if that was that was the most talked about event of the year, then East versus West just started firing off all these amazing events. So that became even, in my opinion. Most talked about event, and then what East versus West were doing was awesome. So, for me, if those matches are competitive, because then this leads into why I think that'll steal the show, and it leads in to more of my predictions. Is the Nightmare's been a member for 7 months. Says, Happy New Year to some bangers of legends. Happy New Year to you as well, Dan the Nightmare. I don't know why it doesn't come up on my side screen. I'm hoping when I try StreamYard. So then all of this kind of happens. So if they are competitive, then what will happen probably at another King of the Table later on in the year, why they'll steal the show is because I think my progression is Dennis pulls John. Dennis wins. He pulls Devon in May. If he wins, Dennis will pull Levan. That's another one of my predictions. I think Dennis will pull Levan Saginishvili. And I think they will all happen at King of the Table. And that's why I think King of the Table will steal the show next year. Now, East versus West is going to be mega. Arm Wars is going to be mega. Gods is going to be awesome. Monster Factory will be awesome. But I think that's what will happen. I really do. And that's why. So Dennis will definitely pull Levan next year. And I think that'll happen at the King of the Table. Hence why King of the Table will steal the show next year. King of the Table. Use your words, Jack. I try. I get too excited and I just spit them out. Yeah, beautiful. Of course you're in the shower, Neil. Of course you're in the shower. Yeah, we'll work out a date. You come on the show. We'll have a bit of laugh, bit more interactive. People can get some awesome questions out for you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Sure you had a fun, safe Christmas. Can't wait for Iron House 3 because I just had a video. I've just done my 5th, 4th, and 3rd match of the year. I've still got my 1st and 2nd to go, but 3rd match of the year come from Arm Wars. So there you go. Right. My next prediction, this is a big if Levan has 3 or 4 matches next year, it's a big if. The big if. Hold on, you're all strapped in. If Levan has 3 or 4 matches next year, he will lose a round. He will lose a round. I think, obviously, latter end of the year, but if these big names keep coming and he has 3 or 4 matches a year, obviously, the more I think he'll lean into it. Now, I'm still leaning that he'll go undefeated and he probably won't lose a round. But if I'm going the big call, if I'm going the big early crow, I'm making this show interesting. Levan loses a round, but he's got to have that many matches. So if he pulls in February, pulls in May, pulls in September, pulls in December, he will drop a round. That is my prediction. Hey, Derek, you were in my predictions a little bit earlier, and your beautiful girlfriend was in the chat. I haven't seen her in the chat before, so that was pretty cool. But you were in my 2023 predictions. How are you going, Derek? Hope you're all jacked from the gym. Man, I feel like a sorry. Got Neil in the chat. Muscle Bike, Holly McCulley, Derek Smith. I got the Nightmare, Not My Monkeys, Not My Circus, King Hoddle, Roy Barr. I got all of you guys in the chat having a good, and I love that you're all having a really good chat with each other. But yeah, so my latest prediction, I think he will lose a round. So if you have Hermes, Morozov, Pyasalayev, and Denis Aplenkov, that can be his 4 matches for 2023. If he has all those 4, I'm happy for him to retire. And he flogs them all, I'm happy for him to retire. I'm happy for him to retire. So, can I put a name on who will take that round? No, because I don't know what order it will go in. But that's a big, bold prediction for me. Got a couple more. Literally 2 more. I think that Hermes Gasparini will officially be number 2 into a definitive number 2 at some stage in 2023. So that I think Hermes will be the definitive number 2. You can talk about 5 or 6 people, but I think at some stage, the way Hermes is training and the hunger that Hermes has got, in my opinion, he will be officially number 2 in the world. Officially. Yeah. I think. I just think it'll happen. I just think it'll happen. Yeah. All righty. Okay. We'll end that poll. Arm Wrestling Television has just jumped in. Have I said hi to everyone? Have I just said hi to everyone? Magda, if you could get that match, that would be amazing. If you could get that match, Hermes versus Devon, how good would that be? If anyone can get that match. I'm rooting for you, Magda. I'm rooting for you. Let's see if you can get that match. Let's see how we go. If you're wrong, hot sauce in the eyes. Magda, you're giving me winky faces. Do you know something that we don't? You better be messaging me. There we go. I personally think Alex Cadet beats Hermes for a while. Style is bad for Hermes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Just doing a fun show, Derek. Say nice things about you. And then you just like, give me the ball and you just put me in the post and use your 6'7" frame, turn around and just dunk on me. Thanks, mate. That's funny. Hey, Daryl, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good one. I hope you had a good one as well, Big Daz. Hope you had a good one as well. Six eight. What did I say? 6'7". 6'8". 6'8". I predict Derek will grow to 6'12" this year. Why not? Why not? Okay. Everyone's been hilarious. And my last prediction before I get to all your predictions in the comments. And of course, it's Big Devon. Devon will conquer the 115 kilo European division. If he just only pulls 4 or 5 times next year at 115 kilos and pulls all the Europeans, then that's it. That's it. It is all over. Devon won't lose. At 115 kilos, I think Devon goes undefeated in 2023. If he pulls Sandras, Ongabayev, I think. Who else at 115 kilos at that division? Rematch with Prudnik. Yeah. I think unless fouls, unless he gets done on fouls, I think it's, I don't think Devon loses in 2023 at the 115 kilos. Derek Smith with a $10 super chat. You dead set legend. Says, in a Legends match at East versus West, who would you like to see Neil pull lefty? Oh, that's a good one. Lefty, Travis Bajan. Travis Bajan, I would love a rematch with Monster Michael Todd if they pour sand on there and they both have to wear sunnies. That would be a good one. Dave Patton, left-handed, I think would be fun. Be good to see him back. Scott Norton, I'd love to. I think I'm just naming people I'd love to see come back, but all of them would be awesome. Left arm, that'd be cool. But yeah, pour sand on the East versus West thing. They both have to wear sunnies and have a left arm banger, please. That would be good. Thank you very much, Derek, you bloody dead set legend. That Kaz is something else, Jay. Who are you talking about? Who's the Kaz that you're talking about? Yeah, talk to me. That Kaz is something else. Who's Kaz? I'm just not clicking at the moment. Neil and Monster Michael Todd would be sick. I'd love to see Richard Lupke's back, but I think his health isn't too great. Neil versus Travis. Oh, Ongabayev. Yeah, Ongabayev is awesome. He got his finally got his WAF World title, beat John Brzenk. Do you think WAL dilute the high-profile matches? No. I just think they're all different. What the arm wrestling world need to get their head around, in my opinion, rematches are okay. I come from like a team sport. So, I'm watching best of 7 playoffs, and I'm excited every time. Some of the best matches in boxing or UFC were rematches. I'm telling you now, how good. It's happened twice. When fucking Rocky Balboa beats Apollo Creed in Rocky 2, and when Rocky Balboa beats Clubber Lang at the end of Rocky 3. Rematches are okay for the sport. Things change. So, and if they do a little different format, so East versus West are doing best of 5, King of the Table are doing 6-round super matches. If you have different rounds, like Arm Wars have different rounds, like everyone's got different. If they can put their own spin on it, strap only. WAL is strap only. I don't know. I just don't think it will. If we can get around, because all the time it's like because arm wrestling's in a YouTube land, we just kind of want to see what's next. So cool. Okay. Derek's pulling Neil pick up. All right. What's next? What's the first thing? Straight away, when Derek beat Tim Bresnan, we were saying, what's next? Who does Derek pull next? That's what we're going. So rematches are okay. You see some awesome battles over the year. Plenty of John versus Devons. Plenty of John versus Dennis's. Rematches are good. So I don't think it'll dilute it. Plus, everyone's got to raise their game now. Whether that's money to get the athletes to their event, production level, format, whether it's pay-per-view or free-to-air. Do they have exclusive only content? I don't know. But there is something. Alrighty. Neil versus Aussie. Neil smashes me. He's a world champion. Neil smashes me. If I could get my right wrist healed, I'd want to go right arm. My left has never really been my arm, just the party arm. Right would be my arm. Well, the talk at the moment, Neil, what would you prefer? Stem cells or pancakes, Neil? What would you prefer? Yeah, what would you prefer? What would you prefer? Let me know. Shane says Jeff Hardy needs to be East versus West. No. Back at Arm Wars or King of the Table? I think his persona is better for that crowd. My prediction. Jake commentates the majority of high-profile events around the world. I hope you're right. Don't know if it'll happen, but I hope you are right, Matt. That would be cool. What are your predictions, guys? What are your predictions? I'd actually like to see Neil versus Evan Burgoyne. Jeez, Jake, spoiler alert about the Rocky movies. Right, give me some of your predictions. So I'm going through some of the comments. Who'll rematch between Morozov and Sporong? Morozov. Morozov wins that one. Myself and Mike always had scraps lefty in the past, but I've been so inactive. Who knows? Myself and Monster Mike once pulled a first to 100 pins in Italy. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Neil versus Danny Tesh. When a man challenges the gods. Thank you very much, Derek. I have offered $1,000 for Danny Tesh to come on the show. And nothing. So I would love to do a live stream with Danny Tesh. I would absolutely love it. Could you imagine Danny Tesh back on the arm wrestling scene? It's quite funny because you go back and he has a really good match with Quinlan Mendez at WAL, but then, Neil did all these songs and music and that was hilarious and just built it up. And it's like, that was really cool. Just made Danny Tesh this big mythical creature better than ever. It was really cool, man. It was really cool that you're able to do it. Thank you so much, Derek. Jake, who would you like to see in Engen's Hall of Fame next? I'd like to see Cleve, Dean recognized, Iceman, Johnny Walker, and Alan Fisher. Eventually, I'd like to see Pushkar in the future. Pushkar, definitely. There's so many. Cleve Dean, Dave Patton, Pushkar. Ron Barth is a straight up first ballot Hall of Famer. Alan Fisher, definitely. I mean, there's just so Richard Lupkes, I'd love to see in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, heaps, man. Just so many. Neil should be in the Hall of Fame. Neil Pickup should be in the Hall of Fame for sure. Devon should be in the Hall of Fame. Just so many. So many should be in the Hall of Fame. Boycott straps, says Benji. Neil versus Paul Maiden. Couple of English lads. Can you hear Zeus bark? He's barking people when they walk past. Would never do pancakes. Never did, never would. 100% supernatural. No disrespect to the lads who use each of their own for their own reasons. For me, it's natural or not at all. Just my thing. Fair enough. Fair enough, Neil. Believe it or not, I've never done it either. But just wondering if you like someone was like, I'm going to give you 50 grand if you win this match against Devon. Would you try stem cells to get your right wrist working, or would you just get on the pancakes? But the Natty Daddy is on there. Arm Wrestling Derek says, just because I love you. For the baby. I love you more. Thank you very much, Derek. Genuine superstar. Looking forward to a big 2023. If you missed out on my prediction of you, Derek, I think you will win more matches than you will lose next year. That is my prediction. And thank you. Thank you for just everything, mate. Thank you for thinking I'm all right. Thank you. And I want you to come on the show soon, Derek. I want you to come back on the show and shoot the shit with me. See you later, Real Deal. Says, okay, fellas. Hate to go, but got to catch you on the next one, Jake. And Derek, quick picking on my brother from another mother. Ron Barth will pull again. Ron will pull again. What are your predictions, guys? Let me know. What are your predictions? Let me know in the chat. Also, while I've got you in here, if I did a second tier for my membership, what would you want included? The first membership's just like, if you can support me, that's great. Whenever I can give you some behind the scenes, or it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to have this person on the show. I'll try and tell you guys first. But what would you like for, like if I did another tier for memberships and things like that for Patreon or YouTube? Let me know. Guys, I'm just deciding tomorrow, or what day is it today in Australia? Wednesday. Tomorrow or Friday, I am doing my top 20 countdown for the Arm Wrestlers of the Year in 2023. The countdown is on. I'm just doing one big live show, and then I might just do my pictures with some stats, music behind it for another one. I couldn't beat Danny Tesh. Nobody could, even if I thought about it. I'd feel like I should defend Danny's honor and twat myself. Let's never forget, Danny could twat your dad. Danny twats dads. See you, Derek. Dead Set Legend. Jake, you're killing it. Neil, you're amazing. Chat, you guys rock. See you all tomorrow. Yes, you should see me there. I should be there. Derek, you superstar. Second tier, you have to send me a picture of your tits. OnlyFans. Did you know I almost joined OnlyFans? Because their cut was less. So I was just going to do all my live streams on there. Caption game priority pass. The 25-hour stream is coming soon. I just don't know what date. My hip's feeling better. My hip is feeling better, so I can do it. Like to sit here and stretch and things like that. So I just want to get another week or two of getting it strong. I am very tempted to do it before Arm Gods. But then will that make me too tired for Arm Gods? Holy shit. How good would it be if I did a 24-hour live stream and it ends with me getting on the plane to Arm Gods? This is just how the magic happens. This is just how the magic happens. Fucking Dead Set Legends. How good is that? Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've already done one. I've already done a 24-hour live stream in January this year. Sorry, I've dropped my Apple core. Yeah, I've already done a 24-hour live stream. It was mega. Had like 2,000 subscribers back then. Everyone was awesome. So many people came on the show. Yeah, the Nightmare reckons it would be perfection. Have some serious jet lag after that, mate. I don't have time to rest. I don't have time to rest because when I fly home from Arm Gods, hopefully I'll be teaming up with Big Loz because he'll be in Melbourne. Then hopefully I've just seen I've got a message from Robert Kelly. So hopefully I'll be doing stuff for the Kentucky thing with Kentucky Arm Wrestling with Ben Crabtree. Then the card show the week after. Then it's Arm Wrestling Entertainment. See you later, Neil. Well, I'll chat to you soon, mate, about doing a show. Yeah, you come on the show, just kick back, relax. You don't have to worry about the chat. You can see that I'll take care of the chat, and we'll just shoot the shit and have a laugh. All the best for you and your family, Neil, which is awesome. Just a quick reminder while I've got you all here. If you want to see Devon, Cobra Rhodes, myself, Uncle John, Evan, Paul Maiden, and everyone at Arm Gods, you need to sign up for their Arm Gods membership on their website. So if you sign up for there, you only have to sign up for the minimum tier. Obviously, the more higher you sign up, the more stuff you get. The bigger the discount, the more stuff, behind the scenes stuff. You get personalized training from strongmen, world elite pullers. But that's how you'll get to see the Arm Gods event. So please go sign up for there. Hey, White Wolf. Thank you very much for your super chat. Getting a lot of orange super chats today. Very, very honored. Speaking of the Arm Wrestling Hall of Fame, if a physical hall is to be built, where are we putting it specifically? Would you like to hear? I think Neil's gone. Like to hear his feedback on the question, but also the other pullers fans. Ready, Fang. Petaluma. For me is the only spot. If they were to have an actual building for an Arm Wrestling Hall of Fame. That was kind of like the birth of arm wrestling in Western society. That would be it for me. I don't know what everyone else thinks. I'd probably have it at Madison Square Garden as well. Everyone's saying, Arm Gods. Yep, Petaluma, California. But yeah, please answer White Wolf's question. Please answer White Wolf's question. Get in there. Also, guys, I've just put out a video, my 5th, 4th, and 3rd best match of the year. If you can watch that and, get it some views. And also, I've got a new video. I'll show you on my 2nd channel. Do you guys know? If you love just fun sports commentary and other shit, let's go share screen. One of my favorite buttons. But head over. Aussie calls it. This one came out today. Sports fails number 2. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was there with that one. Got some gym fails. Me commentating on weird sports. I've got some good videos here. Also, I do like, so if you look on it, they're just commentary. But then if you go to like these ones, like I'm in the video. So I'm going to be doing more of those. I'm going to make a video about what are some ideas? How much I hate LeBron James. I really love doing the sports fails ones. But yeah, please get over. And only if you get to watch the videos. I'd love if you subscribed to it all. Ready, Dane. That's a good one. That is a very good one. Arm Gods, sign up. Correct. And we showed Devon's forearm on the last show. We showed Devon's forearm's profile. So they got a social chat, which is good. 2023 is the year of arm wrestling. Oh, it's going to be so good. So good. Whitby. That's where the arm wrestling Hall of Fame should be. There's the link to Aussie Calls It. There's the link to Aussie Calls It. So, yeah, I mean, I'd love to do a recap on my 2023. No, I haven't had a 2023. My 2022. I could argue. I could argue, out of like most arm wrestlers or arm wrestling personalities, I could argue I had the best year in 2022. I reckon I'd be up there. I would be up there as having one of the best 2022s as an arm wrestling personality. The only one that comes first to mind that would beat me if they were more an arm wrestling personality than an arm wrestler is Ryan. No, pretty good 2022. Actually, I had a fucking phenomenal 2022. It's been the best year of my life. The best year of my life on camera and off camera. And thanks to you, Dead Set Legends. Thanks to each and every one of you. Have you guys got any predictions for 2023? There might be some new characters coming on Maximum Bang Monday. See, someone was asking about Scoops McKenzie. We had Scoops, Gilbert, Drunkle John, Jerry McBerry. We had the Doctor. We had some fun characters come on Maximum Bang Monday. We had so much fun. We are also hopefully going to bring in another game. We're deciding, because I'm going to have Uncle John on before the end of the year. I'm just going to wait till he gets back from his holiday. And when he gets back into the studio, then I don't know why I make Maple call. Anyone that predicts Clubber Lane, Mr. T in from Rocky 3, you get on my screen. Prediction. I predict Gilbert will make a triumphant return. Prediction. Levan crushes all challenges and makes it virtually impossible to find a decent matchup. My prediction is he'll lose a round. He'll lose a round. Thanks, Keithy. How you going, buddy? Thanks for the live stream, keeping you company before you go to bed. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for jumping in, my man. I predict Devon Larratt will post a video next year. I just know it. Okay. Not my monkeys, not my circus, says Aussie Arm Wrestler. Why did Ryan quit the Todd Hutchings training method? Isn't that when he made the 44% gains? Just wondering. I don't know. I know Ryan just likes to try something new. I think there's a little bit of a falling out between them two. So they weren't coaching together. I know they talk now. I know they're friends now, but I'd be guessing. I'd be guessing why he doesn't do that anymore. So please don't quote me on that one. Prediction, beats Dennis, then goes for Levan. Who beats Dennis? John? Are you talking about John, Benji? Yes, you are. My prediction from Mr. Jingles, TTS, says my prediction, Jerry Carteret takes 2 rounds off Levan late 2022. Wow. Not bad. Not bad. I predict 2023 is better than 2022. That would be mega. That would be mega. 2022 was a pretty phenomenal year. I want to see Zar in East versus West. He'll be in one of them for sure. I predict Aussie will break 20. Oh. That'd be cool. Wait, White Wolf, are you teasing me? Are you coming? Are you coming to Ireland? Are you coming? Let me know. Muscle Bike, my prediction is Levan will do an RVJ and not turn up to a Blue Bowl match, making the Blue the winner. There you go. Thomas Miles says, I predict you will live in marital bliss and raise a daughter that will make your life a joy. Oh, thanks, Thomas. That's really awesome of you to say. I do live in marital bliss. I love my wife. You guys know I bring her on the show. And I love my daughter. She turned 7 months in 2 days. Can't believe it. She's got 2 little teeth. She's tasting food. You won't find a happier man on the planet than myself. Honestly. Yeah, thank you very much for the kind words. I love spending time with my family. It means the world to me. And you guys make it happen. You really do. Who do I think he'll lose around to? Not too sure. Not too sure. It just depends on the order. I'm not too sure. It'd be a Dennis or maybe a Parcel. I don't know. I love Pies Alive. I'm just not sold. I predict I'll share a brewski in the USA with Jake. I hope so, man. I hope so. Hope I can get over there. Tell them to fucking pull their heads in. Keep an eye on the rules for me. Oh, this is a good one. I predict top 8 gets back into the game in 2023. Nice. That's a good prediction. I hope you're true. For me, the more arm wrestling promotions, the better. That's the way I see it. The more arm wrestling promotions, the better. Good to see you, Brave Star. How you going, buddy? Hope all is well. Hope all is well, my man. Love that. I used to love that card. I used to have Brave Star toys. Looking at tickets now. Some pretty good pain from Mogan Recycle. Oh, I hope you're okay, White Wolf. I hope you're okay, mate. Shit. I really hope you are okay. JD, SG, Francis, happy birthday, buddy. You turned 36 yesterday. I turned 38 a week ago. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I predict an Australian will win in East versus West. I hope you're right. We've got some really good Australians. You've got Jamie Barrett, my man. He just turned 17. Went and did some damage over there in the States. Sam Burnett's going to be pulling an Arm Wars in March. He had a really bad run at King of the Table at the tournament. He got Gashevsky first round. Yeah, you got Jashevsky first round, and then, yeah, just had a bad run. Well, I'll tell you what, we've been going for 90 minutes. I reckon we might wrap up the show there. I'll be live either tomorrow or the next day because I'm doing my top 20 pullers of the year. If you can, after this video, please watch my 4-minute video on my 5th, 4th, and 3rd match of the year. You know, let's bump those views up. Also, if you can, go over to Aussie Calls It, my other YouTube channel, and watch some videos over there, and just keep being fucking phenomenal. Every single person that watches the Aussie Arm Wrestler, truly appreciate it. You got no idea. Truly appreciate it. That when 2 years ago I was sitting on my kitchen bench having a laugh, and now you guys just come in droves. Mega, you do a lot for me. You have no idea. 2023, I predict there'll be merchandise. 2023, I predict I'll be at major events. Next year, 2023, I predict things will fucking skyrocket for the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and I just cannot wait. But I'll see you very soon anyway. I've got videos to do. I've got podcasts with major people to do. I've got top 20 pullers of the year to do. I got to hang out with my buddies back live. I'll see you legends very soon. Keep being awesome. I love you all.